Happy Father's Day to all the gentlemen out there. And I want to say Happy Father's Day to my sons, So Fresh Gennaro, JR, Doug Jr. So many people to say Happy Father's Day to. I'm actually in a foreign country. I'm in Mexico, Guadalajara, Mexico. And I woke up this morning and I seen my phone kept making that noise. I said, man, I want to cut the phone off. And there was like 100 people that said Happy Father's Day to me, but I didn't get a Father's Day from my son, Michael, and my daughter, Tanisha. I guess they mad at me. But guys out there, all the fathers, we just got to keep being strong, and I'm sending my love and my greatest regards to everybody out there. Happy Father's Day. So many people, I can't say Happy Father's Day everybody. So I went through and I did about 100 pictures of all the different people that I love and respect. And then today I want to do something just a little different. I want to just I'm in a foreign country. I was in Japan for about 16 days. And you know, we've been out the country for over a month. And I've been watching this immigration situation, and it's personal with me. I'm a black guy, I got a Mexican wife, and I've seen it affect her family personally. Personally, I've seen the deportations happen in her family. And I don't want to say the same something wrong because I'm in the presence of her sisters in a beautiful home as a guest. And I'm a guest in this beautiful country, Mexico. But I know the worst thing in the world when I see some white guy or Mexican guy on the Facebook or on the social media trying to tell black people what to do. I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to do that at all. I just want, from the Doug Best Show, which is me and all the people that help me, and from my senorita, both of us are from America, but she ran immigration for a bunch of years, what a lot of people don't know. And I never talk about her personal life and her family life. But the immigration issue has affected her family personally, and then when it affects her, it affects me. And so what I want to just say to the Mexican people out there, and the Senator Padilla, and the Mexican people, I just want to let you know that we feel your pain, me and my senorita, and me especially, because black people have been going through this same thing for hundreds of years, where they've been locking us up, treating us, unjustly for years and years and years. And I'm not trying to tell the Mexicans what to do. You guys do what you want to do, but I want to just tell you this. Yesterday, 9 million people were protesting. So in your mind, you could just imagine. If 9 million people were protesting, that means 10 other people were watching them. So that means that's about 90 million people that's against the cruel and the unjust treatment of what they're doing to the Mexican people. And I asked my brother-in-law and them yesterday, and my senorita, I'm here in Mexico, only black guy. I said, are you guys mad at the American government, Donald Trump, because he's locking the Mexicans up because they aren't supposed to be in America? And they say, what do you mean? Okay? And I said, they got rules over there. If you came over there illegally, they got to enforce the rules. And what they're telling me, I'm a black guy. I love America, even with all its flaws. Well, even with all its flaws. Or what the Mexican people are upset from what my senorita and my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law and her nieces and nephews are telling me, is just how they treating the Mexican people. They didn't use the people for years and years and years to pick the tomatoes, pick the watermelons, pick the cantaloupes, pick the onions, clean their houses, help build the roads, help do all kinds of things for cheap labor. Then all of a sudden they just inhumanely just throw them away and destroy their families. I think that's what they mad about. And then I see the black people saying, oh, actually one of my friends says, Doug, man, I love you, man. Don't get involved in that political aspect talking about the Mexican people, man. Let them be on their own. And a couple other people says, man, I don't care nothing about the Mexicans. But guys, all I'm just saying to the Mexican people out there, if 9 million people protest yesterday, The American system cannot survive without the Mexican people. But we just want you to know that we see you, we respect what you're doing, and we got our prayers for you and your family. But if 9 million people protested yesterday, that means that this American economy can't survive without the Mexicans. If you keep the pressure on, cut the violence and the BS out, cut the looting and the rioting out, they're going to have to come to the table. And I'm finna close. I'm not telling you what to do. It's a Mexican situation. Mexicans going to do what they want to do. But if President Trump, he has to deal with the tariffs, all the other countries in the world, and Iran is the problem. Iran, the war, possible war, and 9 million people. Who's going to pick the tomatoes? Who's going to do the construction work? Who's going to work in them food processing places? Not the black people. I'm not going to pick no tomatoes. My family members, my kids aren't going to pick no tomatoes or watermelons and none of that stuff. All you guys got to do, this is just from me outside looking in. And I'm not trying to tell the Mexicans what to do. I'm just saying from my outside looking in. If you guys just hold strong, keep the pressure, and kind of just go through the pain that you got to go through right now, you're going to be all right. They're going to have to come to the table. They're going to have to make some adjustments. I seen just this morning President Trump is saying he's going to make some adjustments with the farm laborers and with the people that work in the hotels. Why? Because he knows if 9 million people are protesting, and the white people that's running all these different institutions, they calling him and say, man, I gave you millions and millions of dollars worth of donations to your campaign. You destroying our business. We feel your pain. Me and my senorita. She's a Mexican, and I'm a black guy. And we feel your pain, and I understand how you guys feel. They literally wrecking families. Anybody out there in Fresno, California, there's no way you can live in that city and not see what they're doing to the Mexican people and know they've been doing that to black people forever and not feel their pain. Okay, guys, I'm going to close. Happy Father's Day to everybody, and always with love and always with respect. And I want you to know that me and my senorita praying for you, and we praying for our family and for our well-being and for America's well-being and for the Mexican families. Booyah. I'm Doug. I'm your friend. Always with love and respect. Happy Father's Day. See you soon. Thanks.